keep it coming. I'ma make it. Nandyan ako nagkawat na also ano ginali. Reserve ko lang yung chips. Nag-open ako kahapon. Ngayon, once pa man nakita ng tao. Hindi, pero natapos na ko sa series. Nag-out pa kitang saro. Yung mananggal. Si Kyrie Irving ang legend sa likod natin. Kasi wala pa rin siya sa or baka dahil New Jersey na. Ay, hindi ko pala nanonood. Check si Mitch. Naka-broadcast na? Iyo, pero di ko matinag pa sa Instagram. Ika ang target ni Mitch. Na? Ano daw? Send message. Dumaan sa group. Natatagawa na. Sige, okay na. Para matos ko na siya. Para kayo si Sarina, wala pa. Hindi ko alam. Uwi ka dyan, mga oplak na anime. Kung tawan niya, small pa. Oplak. Pero putik na in-love na ako kay Donovan Mitchell. Napupormahan ako sa inyo. Puta ta Blake. Kaya daw Blake.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in the 2K Sports pregame show. Hey everybody, this is the Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is
ni profile sa tiglog ka. Diba? One year, tapos 49, ay 51 sa taas. Ay, 59. Ay, 51. Yan, 51.
Coming up. Hi, everyone. DH. Well, tremendous athleticism. Thanks, DA. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. We've got Harden. Jason Tatum is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. And for the Nets, Nurkic is out there with LeBron James. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Irving in at the point. Now here's Lillard. To the paint. 4 on the shot clock. Unloads from 9. And it's Davis missing.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just on pound in that center position.
Harden's shot is off.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
The Nets working the ball around now. From deep, James. The offensive rebound. Back to Irving. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Kicks it out to James. And a deep three from Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. Irving's got the first 3 points tonight for the Nets. You know, Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
First free throw is good.
Boy, when you think about the skill that Karl Anthony Towns has, and you realize he's just getting started in the league, his future is truly off the charts. By the midpoint of his career, we could be talking about him as one of the most skilled big men to ever play the game.
And finished off by Nurkic.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Outside Tatum. Lillard scanning the floor. The pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Here's Lillard. Count it from 12. And with the offensive tool set of Karl Anthony Towns, Doris, he could see MVP consideration in the future.
Well, what we know about Karl Anthony Towns certainly is that each and every night he has a major impact for his team. And consider, he's still growing as a player and ironing out some areas. But this guy is going to be a star for a long time, no doubt.
Here's Tatum. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's LeBron. Lays it up off the glass.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Passes it to Lillard. Towns with it. LeBron with some nice deep.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game. That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Lillard against Irving. Lillard attacking. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And again, no good by the Lakers. in the post. Davis is there. DeRozan. And the rejection by Harden.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Nikola Jokic. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
That one goes in. Doris, you and I enjoy discussing pure scores, great shooters, but guys that can score a myriad of ways. Give us a couple of names that we don't always hear about that really impress you.
Well, one young man who I think has got an offensive game that is really continuing to grow and is quite beautiful already is Zach LaVine. But probably the best example, Kev, would have to be the multi-time winner of the Six-Man Award, and that's Sweet Lou Williamson. This guy can score against any defense. He's great in pick and roll. He has become a better playmaker, but Lou Williams is a problem to guard.
As people will say, he is a professional scorer.
That's perfect, yes.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And now, let's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Mitchell passes to Ayton. Nurkic with the double team. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
Adebayo is checked in for Nurkic. And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
What an outstanding pass, and Bradley Beal has come such a long way as a playmaker.
Curry kicks to Siakam. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Siakam. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Thompson with the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell outside. Outside Beal. He can't get it to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Yeah, I don't think they win without the productivity they got from their bench. That made the difference.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, you have to appreciate the willingness of Klay Thompson to move the basketball. How pretty is that, guys?
Pass to Vucevic. And the layup's good off the glass.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Thompson from long range.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nets out in front. They lead by 2. Live from Brooklyn, New York.
What people ashamed to talk about.
You love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes as public figures can have a broader impact than just entertaining. And we see it over and over again.
Out of the line, your Nets. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
they set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Steph Curry's out there with Thompson. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Whiteside in at the 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level. His determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. Beal dishes to Vucevic. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Nets leading by 7. Left side Curry. Pass to Adebayo. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
Both shots good from the stripe. Doris, you've played, you've coached, you've broadcast, you've done it all in this business. How did you like to be coached when you were a player at the very top of your game?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things were coaches who challenged me, those who would not allow me to accept the level I was currently at, those who wanted to push me and extend and expand my game. Listen, every player wants to be respected. Every player wants to feel valued. But the great ones to me, the LeBron James, the Kevin Durant's, they want to be coached hard. They want you to push them to the greatest possible level they're capable of.
That's great insight. The pass to Siakam. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Ayton kicks to Westbrook. Passes to Beal. Another shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know what I love about Donovan Mitchell? He is just as great off the court as he is on. This guy is engaging. He's self-aware. He is the real deal.
And with his dad working with Major League Baseball players, Mitchell was rubbing elbows with guys making millions. He saw some players who stayed humble and others who didn't. And you know what, Doris? I think it made an impression.
And I think, Kevin, if you listen to Donovan, he talks about how his parents impressed upon him the importance of how you treat people. So even with all the success, it's not going to this young man's head. He is so grounded.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Thompson outside, stolen by Harden. Lillard with it, and Curry picks him up defensively, kicks it out to Harden. Davis, the pass to Lillard. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Jokic comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Curry. Floats it up for Davis. That one doesn't drop.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought, for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
So for the Nets, Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. LeBron comes in for Pascal Siakam. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Klay Thompson.
LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Knocked loose. It It's stolen by DeRozan. In the corner, Irving with it. It's stolen by Davis. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Ron right side from outside the arc. They get it again. Nurkic kicks to James. Irving against Harden. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
James finds DeRozan. Lets the three fly, and James with the basket on the assist by Jokic. And that's now 9 points for LeBron. Lakers trail by 3.
And for the Nets, team dinners, you go to their practice facility, a beautiful rooftop space for team gatherings. Building chemistry is a focus for this franchise.
And that's not surprising, Greg, given that their front office is part of the San Antonio Spurs tree, so to speak. So staying connected as teammates, especially valuable in today's NBA. Love the culture here.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Harden up top, covered by Irving. Lillard the pass to Towns. Back to Lillard. Tatum on the wing. 6 on the shot clock, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Left side, Irving. Back to James from deep three-point range, and Davis pulls it down. Lakers trail by 3. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
2-second difference between. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. The Nets making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
James Harden getting it done for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, you're doing well, but the rest of the team's kind of...
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie, a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. And that'll do it for us. The third.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at James, what a contribution.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Damian Lillard. Towns is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Harden in at the 2.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
Murray finds Thompson. LeBron James on the wing. Over Tatum. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Davis kicks to Lillard. The kick out to Tatum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his third assist on the night. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Here's LeBron.
Boy, as good as he is on the offensive end, Jason Tatum showing he can be a factor defensively.
And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
Down low, Davis. And Davis throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Curry passes to James. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did a high school at a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people who were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
And Lillard kicks to Tatum. A three-pointer off the mark. That's trailed by 3. Throws it up high. It's deflected. Stolen by Harden. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Left side, Westbrook. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's going to be on Siakam.
Boy, how hard does Russell Westbrook attack the defense in the paint? He is fantastic at forcing the issue. Boy, when you look back on Russell Westbrook's career, the athleticism at the point guard position, borderline absurd. The power, the speed with which he moves on the floor, boy, you just don't see it that consistently.
Here's Whiteside, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And with Westbrook in his of league athleticism, Doris, it can be seen in his great statistics.
Well, you don't average 30 points a game in the NBA unless you can absolutely blow past defenders like Russell Westbrook. Gosh, the strength in his legs allows him to fight for rebounds. He is so productive from the point guard position. It's extraordinary.
Fires from the wing. Rebounded by the Nets. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Westbrook passes to Mitchell. 1:43 left here in the 3rd quarter. Outside, Beal, pocket 4. Westbrook, here we go, and it's blocked by Whiteside. One-on-one fast break. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Wasted no time on that one. Thompson's got 8.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Mitchell against Whiteside. Here's Ayton. And that time, also a missed shot.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
A moment to check out DeAndre Ayton here. He's coming off an excellent season. 10th in field goal percentage, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. And Beal kicks to Ayton. Pass to Mitchell. Outside, Beal, and stolen by Irving. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Thompson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Irving passes to Whiteside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Whiteside's got 8 points here in this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested.
Oh, big time play!
And he nailed it! That's a miracle. Are you kidding?
And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. Back right after this. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Lakers trail by 8. Whiteside is out there with Adebayo. And it's Thompson. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Siakam in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. For the Nets.
Nikola Jokic. Yusuf Nurkic.
On defense, the Nets. And the call up against Jokic. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
It's Westbrook with the drive, and Westbrook throws it down.
Very hard to match the speed of Russell Westbrook. He's got change of speed and blow-by ability.
Pass to Nurkic. Jokic on top. The kick out to Irving. Jacks up a 3. Nurkic, the pass to James. They grab their own miss. Lakers trail by 6, and it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Mitchell, and there's another one for the Lakers.
I'll tell you, Donovan Mitchell in transition, bearing down on a defender is not pretty.
DeRozan passes to Nurkic. Here's Jokic. That misses off the backboard. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they kept the defense off balance. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Nets leading by 4. DeRozan in the corner. Back to Irving. 3-pointer. Williams inbounds pass. And that's a foul. It's called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul. Here's Jokic. Second chance effort.
Well, Vucevic showing a willingness to work on the defensive end. That's nice.
Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell hit the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. James looking around. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. Stephen Curry's checked in for Brooklyn.
Stephen Curry.
On defense, the Lakers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very smart, allowing no baskets.
LeBron gets speed at the rim. It takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Westbrook drives in. Ayton kicks to Mitchell. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Here's LeBron. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rim. All you can do is foul him.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Lillard outside. From deep. Rebounded by the Nets. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And that one is good. 15 points for Klay Thompson.
Boy, what strength from Klay Thompson. Somehow gets the tough shots to fall.
Harden against Curry. There's the lob. It's out.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And so Curry will bring it up for Brooklyn. 4-point game. It's Jokic top of the key. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. He kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. The shot, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. LeBron outside. Back to Thompson. Now the pass to LeBron. It's stolen by Davis. Tatum drives in. The kick out to Town. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Passes it to Curry. James with it. Out guarded by Tatum. Pocket 6. James finds Jokic. Offline with the baseline jumper. The Lakers trail. Here's Davis. And Davis punches it down.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
On the wing, Thompson fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They push it up 4 on 3. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, James Harden.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots. And you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
Whiteside's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, we listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Harden draws the double. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And finished off by LeBron.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Thompson. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead. It's Harden with the drive. Yes!
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And you know this, Kevin. We most closely identify Stephen Curry with his three-point shooting, but the reality is this guy is a threat from any place on the floor. He is constant pressure on the defense.
Here's Adebayo. Banked in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 9.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And the dunk by LeBron.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
From 17 feet out, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they...
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
Iwanin sa sentro. Oo. Para mag-continue sa play.
The starting lineup.
Subscribers na ako.
Wow, it's a
I-celebrate
100% increase. That's great.
6 subscribers na ako na ano.
What is the 100% increase for? That's good for the metrics. Isa siya na nagdag.
Si Tutong sa Bicolano, si Andy, makikawat na sa kuya ko katawag sa kanila.
Okay.
Kaya gano'n na. Tagaduan man sa California.
It's amazing.
Ay. Yeah. Kada verse po.
And we've got time for a quick preview.
For most teams in the NBA, success starts.
Sure can. All right, DA, thanks. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Damian Lillard. Davis is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Harden, and it's Towns in at the 5 spot. And for the Nets, we've got Yusuf Nurkic. Irving is out there with DeRozan. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Harden. Three-pointer, Lillard. They get it back.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Boy, that looks like a scouting report breakdown there. I mean, the defense has to know where DeRozan wants to do the most work. That's his sweet spot there.
Here is Harden. Our great guards tonight for both teams. Did you ever spend any time in the backcourt at any level when you were playing?
No, I was a ball-handling forward, Kevin, and it served me well, but I was not a guard. I was a forward that could dribble and pass fairly well.
So you were ahead of your time because that's all we see now in the NBA, right? Guards are not always bringing the ball up.
Yeah, you know, somebody just mentioned that to me, Kevin, that I was maybe a tad ahead of my time back in the late 70s.
And Brooklyn has possession. After the basket by the Lakers, Irving passes to Nurkic. Back to Irving. That shot off the mark. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard surveying the D. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Harden. He's coming off a 37-point game against Houston.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long. You know, no matter how you feel about James Harden, you've got to respect his love for the game. I mean, he absolutely lives and breathes basketball, and that passion has driven him to become the player he is today.
And Clark, last year Harden was quoted in saying, most players don't really love basketball.
Well, I don't know about most. That seems a bit extreme. Maybe he feels that they don't love it as much as he does, which certainly you could understand. But I can say that very few players have the drive and determination to improve their game the way Harden has. That's part of why he's been an MVP.
James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
2 shots. And James drills them both.
Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Harden surveying the D. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 7 points in the game. And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Whiteside's checked in for Jokic. Bam Adebayo comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. Thompson, he's checked in for LeBron. And Stephen Curry's subbed in for Irving.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And stolen by Tatum. Here's Lillard. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Curry gets the bucket.
Boy, Curry's so quick, so crafty. I mean, his combination of craftiness and quickness, really hard to contain.
Now here's Harden. He has 7. Kicks to Tatum. Stolen by Thompson. In transition, here come the Nets. Misses from short range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Lillard dishes to Tatum. Stolen by Thompson. And they're running. Oh, Whiteside in position. Doesn't go for him.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
Buries it from three-point range.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And, you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
Siakam is checked in for Brooklyn. No one covering.
Boy, you look at Vucevic right there. That's clearly a shot that he's worked on. The proof is in the pudding.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Thompson is doubled. Whiteside tried to break free. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Thompson. You can argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
And it's Vucevic missing. Brooklyn trailing. Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Whiteside, high post. Here's Adebayo. Second shot opportunity. That one, no good. Collins with some nice D. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Mitchell against Thompson. Mitchell is doubled. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
And you can see he thought he had a little more room on that sideline and got squeezed out of bounds. That one could have been avoided.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Curry passes to Adebayo. Back to Curry. The Nets working the ball around now. Thompson for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game time. And it's Mitchell missing. And here are the Nets. They're on a 13-5 run. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And on his first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Nets. They're up. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his...
I always feel like I got it. Always.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you gotta have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Mitchell. Collins is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Beal in at the 3 slot. Mitchell is double. Outside, Beal. Pass to Collins. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Lakers trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Curry can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Mitchell kicks to Westbrook. Feeds to Collins. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Westbrook against Curry. And Siakam has it in the corner. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
6 to shoot. Mitchell right side. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn.
Take a look at the numbers for Siakam. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 17 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Alert against Whiteside, and the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Lillard finds Tatum. Harden outside.
And their offense has has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
It's pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
The Lakers have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And throw good, Damian Lillard.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. Back to Siakam. Launches a three, and the three ball is good. Siakam's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Davis kicks to Towns. Lillard dishes to Towns. Here's Davis, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing. Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Here's Irving. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Irving's got his first bucket in this one. Lakers trail by 6. Lillard attacking, and the call on the shot that sends in to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside. For Los Angeles, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. So he gets them both. Brooklyn leading by 4. Irving looking for an opening. Shoots over Lillard. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Harden the pass to Lillard. Left side, Davis. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Lillard against Irving. Here's the pass to Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And a new group in for the Nets. Jokic, he's checked in for Whiteside. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Bam Adebayo. Ron, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Klay Thompson. James way outside. The kick out to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Rebound the Lakers. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Harden draws the double. Count it. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Lakers trail by 5.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And stolen by LeBron. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to James. DeRozan's got his second bucket.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
6 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Harden has a wide open look. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A look at the field goal.
Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying, no rebounds, no rings. How important is it to continue to have 5 guys go to the glass in the second half?
Yeah, all 5 guys. So I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. They stepped up their game in the second quarter. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Nets. They've got LeBron James. Jokic is out there with Nurkic. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Irving at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
You'd have to go far and wide to find any fan that doesn't enjoy watching Nikola Jokic play. This big fella is so smooth. He's got guard skills in a big man's body, and his game is so efficient. I love watching him work.
Brooklyn leading by 7 to the inside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Jokic has got the first points of the second half here for the Nets. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his third foul of the game. And with Jokic, passing and playmaking, Clark, are his trademarks.
Well, I tell you what, the Joker is some kind of special as a big guy. His passing and touch and feel and shot making, he really impressed me with all of that. He does everything you want from a center on the offensive end of the court and does it in his own unique, special way. He's a delight to watch.
And finished off by Nurkic.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Offensive rebound. Towns down low. He's guarded by Nurkic. Nurkic with the block. And they're able to recover. Tatum kicks to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys. Missing their first 4 attempts.
James outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, who do you think is the best center right now, spacing the floor and also embracing the traditional responsibilities of a center?
Well, I tell you, it wasn't until the playoffs of this past season that I got to see Jokic. My goodness, he is a joy to watch. His footwork, his shot making, his skill. And I think his passing is probably the best attribute of his game. But I would put him in that category because he can make the deep three. Embiid is streaky from there. In terms of the balanced approach, I think probably you could throw Karl Anthony Towns in that mix.
Good name. It's Harden with the drive. Nikola Jokic traps the miss. Jokic just got rebound number 5 here tonight. DeRozan. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Harden dishes to Towns, and the shot is good. Towns has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Los Angeles. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Nobody near Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists in the game. The kick out to Tatum. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Lillard attacking, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Curry's checked in for Irving. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Vucevic checked in for Towns. Collins comes in for Davis. Bradley Beal's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Mitchell in for James Harden. At the elbow, Jokic. He feeds it to Nurkic. Stolen by Collins. Beal gets a wide open look. It's good from long range.
You know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Lakers trail by 9. The drive by Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he may not have gotten the same attention as some of the other picks back in the 2017 draft break, but John Collins out of Wake Forest has been outstanding thus far in his career.
Really one of the league's best kept secrets. Tremendous athleticism, also great hands, and just has a knack for moving to the open spot around that rim.
The Nets making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. The drive by Mitchell. Basket good. Mitchell's got his first basket.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Curry kicks to Nurkic. Kept alive. Here's Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Collins.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's DeRozan. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim. As they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
They get it back. Tries again, and the shot is long. The ball for Los Angeles, and finished off by Beal.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Westbrook against Siakam. It's stolen by DeRozan. Outside for Curry. 3-pointer. Tracks in the tray. Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
And Kevin, that 3-ball of Curry deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
And finished off by Collins.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
It's DeRozan with the drive.
Tell you what, I don't know of anybody more aggressive at attacking the basket than DeRozan. A lot of his points come off the drive.
Vucevic to the pass to Westbrook. On the wing, Mitchell. He kicks it to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Nurkic with the steal. break. Curry's got it. Makes it off the glass. Curry's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, and you see how Steph altered his pace there. Sometimes it looks like he isn't moving at all, and then bam, he goes warp speed.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Beal from long range, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Brooklyn, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for the Lakers right now, Collins is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Shot by Collins, no good. Nets leading by 14. Outside DeRozan. Moves back up. Right side, the pass to Adebayo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vucevic has got his fourth rebound in this one. Mitchell kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Westbrook. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Beal. The kick out to Westbrook. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook, no good. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. They get the rebound. Adebayo finds DeRozan. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Irving's checked in for Steph Curry. And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Regarding super teams, Clark, you and I have talked a lot about this. Many fans view them in a negative light, but they're actually something we've seen around in this game for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. So often we become prisoners of the present and we forget about what transpired in the past, but the Celtics in the 60s were as dominant as any team in the history of the game. The Lakers in the 80s, the Bulls in the 90s. I guess fans have a complaint because they feel those teams came together more organically compared to what seems to be a movement by free agents that has led to dominant championship teams. Although the Warriors pretty much have built their championship team through the draft.
Snatched up.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Lakers trail by 17. Outside for Beal. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Friday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Whiteside. And it's Booker in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
LeBron's checked in for the Nets. Both free throws good from Booker. Lakers trail by 19. Lillard outside. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Tatum kicks to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Harden.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Harden against Booker. Pass to Jokic. Inside, it's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And Harden with the stop.
Boy, that was a masterful read from the talented Harden. I mean, he's at his best when he's attacking in the open court. Nobody better.
Now the feed to James. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Back to Harden. And the 3 off target. Nets leading by 13. Irving passes to Jokic. That one goes. Count it.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Brooklyn.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Steph Curry.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. The drive by Jokic goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Towns.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
To the middle, Jokic with the steal.
Kyrie.
Irving against Lillard. Free throw, good, Irving.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
Offensive rebound. Here's Towns. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here's Brooklyn. There's the triple. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Booker.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
A deep three from Irving. And the miss. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Clark Kemp. We've got a terrific front. Court matchup tonight. Chris, you were the prototypical 4 when you played. Who was the toughest power forward you had to defend?
Okay, well, I'm going to give you the same answer I always have. When I was in the West Coast, any given week, this is who I had to guard in a week's time. Tim Duncan, Garnett, Nowitzki, Rasheed Wallace, Robert Horry, Karl Malone. That was all in the West Coast, and I think I played in the golden era of power forwards. And so I would just say, put all their names in the hat, pick one out, and that's who was the toughest, because it was like that every night.
Hall of Famers, including yourself. And now the Lakers starting group. Anthony Davis is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Harden. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Lillard in at the point guard.
And Harden is the last guy the D wants to see get loose on the break. I mean, so talented at finishing off of these opportunities.
Now the Lakers on the break. Harden's got the ball. And Harden with the stuff.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against Golden State.
And it was his rebound that stood out even more than me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Houston.
And there was a lot he gave him on that other end of the floor. Don't forget about that. His defense was a big factor. He ended up with 3 steals.
Second chance shot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Now here's LeBron. Pass to Jokic. Offensive rebound. LeBron passes to Jokic. Shoots over Towns. They shoot again. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic.
Well, when you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic, I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game, the Bosnian Beast, making a name for himself.
And here is LeBron. After the 3-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. Back to James. Above 3. And the pass to Irving. James against Lillard. Lock at 6. James kicks to Jokic. Shoots over Lillard. The kick out to Irving. James, the bounce pass. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. To the paint, a flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And we can see this from his rookie year. Tatum's a guy who's going to make shots, and at times carry an offense.
Pass to James. Puts it up from 12, and he gets it to go.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here is Irving. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Passes it to Irving. Here's James. Jokic inside. Vucevic on him. Just 4 to shoot. The kick out to Irving. target from three-point range.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without fouling.
Now here's Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Houston.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort. Gets behind the D on the break of the passes. I mean, it's there waiting for him.
And a new group in for the Nets. Whiteside's checked in for Jokic. Bam Adebayo comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. Thompson, he's checked in for James. And Curry subbed in for Irving. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope, because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special, because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year.
Vucevic finds Westbrook. Collins wide open. He fires. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook.
Love the attitude as Westbrook continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Adebayo. Over Collins. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
I don't think that was a pass he should make. Too many things can go wrong. I mean, they're lucky to keep possession.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Siakam's 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell kicks to Beal. Vucevic to the pass to Westbrook. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
The Nets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Lakers ahead. They're up by 3. And don't go... Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason.
No. Playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got John Collins. Russell Westbrook out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Westbrook against Whiteside. Westbrook dishes to Vucevic. From the arc. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Steph Curry fourth.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Takes a 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Lakers in the lead.
Well, they say the post-up big man is dead and gone in the NBA, but don't tell that to Nikola Vucevic, an offensive focal point, and he does some of his best work on that low block.
Curry passes to Adebayo. Back to Curry from deep three-point range, kept alive. The pass to Siakam. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Whiteside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter. And you look at the footwork of Vucevic inside, his moves and counter moves, terrific.
Shades of Kevin McHale. And that's something he's continued to develop in the pros. A response to defenders who often surpass him athletically.
Mitchell against Adebayo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Curry passes to Whiteside. Out to Thompson. Back to Whiteside. 9 feet out. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Whiteside inside. Vucevic defending. So there are specific types of plays where you feel the whistle gets blown maybe a little too often and a little too early.
But sometimes for a guard, when he's defending the guard and the pick and roll comes and fights through that pick, as a guard or offensive player, I can stop and let you bump into me and shoot the ball. I think the refs just have to be smart with it. Sometimes it's a foul, but every time it's not, just because of the situation or the flop. And also, you just don't want players to be bailed out. But that's what makes the game so great. The fact that as an offensive player, you got to try to manipulate, find out ways to sneak yourself in the great areas of the room. And as a defensive player, how can you use your skill, your will, and then your IQ not to get caught with your hair in the cookie?
Here's Siakam. Connects from three-point range.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Harden outside. 5 to shoot. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Here's Thompson. Outside Curry. Thompson passes to Whiteside. He had dropped for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half. And Lillard kicks to Tatum to the inside and stolen by Whiteside. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Curry leading the charge. Pass to Adebayo and stolen by Tatum. And here comes Harden leading the fast break. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is something we saw in college. Tatum gets his hands on the ball, causing deflections and steals.
Thompson dishes to Whiteside. Shoots over Towns. Whiteside, no good.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And Adebayo throws it down.
This is what makes Curry special on the offensive end, the ability to create for himself and others at the highest level of the game.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harden outside. Back to Lillard. Pass to Davis. The shot from 20 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. Davis has got his first points of the night.
I like to see this. Lillard patient, reading the D. He finds the open man.
Now the Lakers on the break with 4 seconds on the clock.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Coming on the floor for your Nets.
And a deep three from Irving. The shot, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin, with Karl Anthony Towns.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter. And that'll do it for us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. DeRozan out there with Irving, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's James in at the 3 spot. And Irving launches it from deep, an absolute bomb from 3-point range. Irving's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Nets.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Harden. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, the bearded one cannot be intimidated. No matter how much contact Harden takes, he'll still find a way to finish.
And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
On the wing, Irving looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
It's still early, but 1 for 4 starts in the half. That's a bad sign, if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Harden with it. Guarded now by Irving. Irving with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And the dunk by James.
Great anticipation. Quick hands. Who's saying Irving can't play defense?
And stolen by LeBron. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Yeah, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down. All right, a chance to look at the stats for Nikola Jokic. Great showing for him last season.
9th in assists, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Lillard attacking, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jokic.
So crafty when driving to the rim. Whether it's scoring or getting to the line, Lillard simply makes the play.
Chris, a lot of teams have players that set exceptional screens. And that doesn't really show up in the statistics in the pages we get, does it?
No, it doesn't. But I tell you what, there was a survey done asking some of the players who sets the best screens, and it was unanimous. It was Mr. Adams out there in OKC. Not only does he set screens, but when he sets screens, he cuts to the basket so hard that usually he'll get the offensive rebound. That's why he was second in offensive rebounding in this league. And when you talk about rebounding and setting screens, you got to look at Drummond, Al Horford. I mean, some really good guys that'll get you space.
Well, those are good numbers and good names you ran along with. And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early, take charge of his life at a young age.
Yeah, and that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. And ever since he sought control of his own destiny, he empowered trusted friends along the way. He's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers.
The Nets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Westbrook against LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Beal from long range. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Brooklyn with the ball. LeBron outside for the lead. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the third. Now, here's Westbrook. And there's the pass to Vucevic.
Playing a little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
And finished off by DeRozan.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
The kick out to Irving. No good from outside.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Pass to Westbrook. Passes to Beal. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple. Beal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This is Beal's game. A fantastic catch and shoot guy. He wastes no time in getting it out of his hands.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
James against Westbrook. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
1:24 left in the third. Westbrook against DeRozan. Beal from long range.
I like how Irving gets after it on defense, using his speed to stick with his man and make life difficult for him.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent force. Great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Lakers trail by 3. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double team. Kicks to Beal. Back to Vucevic. Clock is at 3. And stolen by James.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Yes, I imagine that's what they're thinking. You have to maximize the possession.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like like that can change the tone of a game.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 17-5 run here. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Jokic against Mitchell. The shot from 20 feet away. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Bradley Beal. Beyond the arc. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Russell Westbrook out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's John Collins, and it's Vucevic, and it's Beal in at the small forward position. Mitchell passes to Collins, outside Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Collins has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Mitchell outside. Six to shoot. Curry with the steal.
He didn't turn it over once in the first half. All of a sudden, he's giving them one gift after another gift after another.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets. LA has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Westbrook can't get it to go. Nets shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Beal with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. It's deflected, and they get it back. Here's Vucevic. Here's Collins. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip now. Thompson against Mitchell. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now the Lakers on the break. 9 feet out. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Vucevic. Nets leading by 7. And here is Curry. Thompson inside the line. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Curry with the steal. Oh, right side in position.
It's easy to forget Curry's passing skills. I mean, he's proven he's more than a scorer. He's also a solid distributor.
The drive by Mitchell. Rebound, Brooklyn. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Right side, high post. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year, and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Open shot, Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Look, the defender has to try to stay in Clay's jersey, especially on the catch and shoot.
It's good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Curry against Lillard. Curry passes to Whiteside. Thompson outside.
2 minutes to go in the game.
Towns against Whiteside. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
The Nets making a switch here. James is checked in. 1:41 left to play here in the fourth. The kick out to Tatum. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, with surprising leadership from a young player, Tatum remains focused in big moments.
Here's Curry. No good on that one. And the Lakers take it the other way. Harden against Thompson. Harden surveying the D. Kicks it out to Lillard. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jokic, he's checked in for Whiteside. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Bam Adebayo. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Steph Curry. And Lillard kicks to Harden. Outside Tatum. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Lillard against Irving. The pass to Jokic. The feed now to Nurkic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You can't jump at the pump fake. Nurkic is too skilled to get defenders up in the air.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
They get what they want out of that trip. Now a 2-possession game.
Lillard way outside. Rebound by Nurkic. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Wow, the toughness and the edge Nurkic provides, it's awesome. The physical big man, he makes an impact on both ends of the floor. It's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those. Kevin and Harden defines the word clutch, and this is Clutch City. The number of ways in which he scores in these moments, just incredible.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. From past the arc, can't connect. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and DeRozan out there with Irving. And it's LeBron James. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Nurkic in at the four-man position. And for Los Angeles, Tatum out there with Davis. Then it's Harden. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Towns in at the center, locking down the middle.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
Tatum's shot is off.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
You can see it in LeBron's eyes. He would not be denied on that drive. The Nets had to be so judicious and so smart with every move they made because they did not have top draft selections. So you have to use cap space to acquire picks. They had to find sleepers in the draft. They had to find players who were probably undervalued and then develop those players. This is an organization that used every tool at their disposal.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And Harden with the stop.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against Golden State.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
And Doris, the Nets showed they could manufacture a rebuild.
Kevin, what the Nets did was not easy. But to me, it shows you exactly how critical quality front office personnel is to the success of an organization. And the Nets were on point throughout the process.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, Towns showing himself to be a willing facilitator. If you're open, he's going to find you.
Irving kicks to LeBron. There's the pass to Nurkic. Out to DeRozan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Passes it to Jokic. Second chance effort. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And another three for the Lakers.
This guy is a sensational shooter. It doesn't take a lot of separation for Jason Tatum to put it in the basket.
Pass to Irving. From deep. Here's Jokic. Out to DeRozan. Pass to Irving. James outside. Now, here's Jokic. Good work there as it goes. Jokic has got 6. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Here is Harden. He's coming off a 37-point game against Houston. And this is what we've been waiting for all summer long, all off-season long. After many months, Doris, basketball is finally back.
And what's incredible, Kevin, is the NBA's popularity just continues to grow. There's worldwide enthusiasm. The NBA players represent the league so well, and my goodness gracious, can they play some basketball?
Interesting how now the league, Doris, is commanding the calendar all year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
So many storylines throughout the course of the summer. Who's playing where and with whom?
And that one's good. Jokic.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Now James, after the missed three from Damian Lillard.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Tatum kicks to Lillard. Irving with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway.
There's no doubt Kyrie Irving has proven to be more active as a defender now. He has a good feel for when to go after steals.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, this guy, Kyrie Irving, just so reminiscent of his idol, Kobe Bryant. He is one of the cold-blooded scorers in the game, an absolute torture for a defender to guard.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Nailed from three-point land.
My goodness, Donovan Mitchell from another zip code. This guy opens the rest of the floor.
The pass to Jokic. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's now 10 points for Jokic. And you know, Doris, for both Kyrie and Kobe, each had an urge to step out on his own. You know, hammering it in.
My goodness, is there anything better than watching Westbrook hammer it home? My goodness gracious, Russell.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Whiteside's checked in for Jokic. Bam Adebayo comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. Thompson, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Steph Curry subbed in for Irving. Collins in the post. He's guarded by Adebayo. Mitchell passes to Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And he makes that one. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
They get it back. James finds Adebayo. Whiteside. And another shot. And Adebayo with the lay-in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Westbrook. Beal, that's for 2. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Feeds it to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
Pulls it from 20, and it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Lakers. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. John Collins is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Mitchell in at the 2-guard position. Passes it to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. And he can't bank that one in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Thompson with the bucket.
You simply cannot relax when you're playing Klay Thompson. To catch and shoot the release too quick.
Westbrook kicks to Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And Adebayo throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Beal dishes to Westbrook. Down low. Mitchell passes to Collins. Outside for Beal. 2 on the clock. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
Westbrook dishes to Beal. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, you think back to the history of players in the NBA and who can match up to the intensity of Russell Westbrook. This guy goes full speed, 100% every second he's on the floor, and regardless of how you rate Westbrook, you have got to admire what he brings nightly.
Beal with the steal. Fast break, the Lakers. Westbrook leading the charge.
Well, you've got to credit the defense of Bradley Beal. Breaks it up defensively, gets out in transition. Nice.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And goes with Westbrook. That competitive fight, an edge he plays with, can rub some opponents the wrong way.
It can, Kevin. And to be honest, Russell Westbrook probably wants it exactly that way. He's beloved by so many retired players because to them he brings that old school NBA mentality.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Curry passes to Whiteside. It's stolen by Vucevic. One-on-one here. Here's Beal. The shot missing. The Nets go the other way with it. Pass to Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Corner shot. Collins grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Releases. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. Curry dishes to Whiteside. Pass to Adebayo. Plays it up and banks it in. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside, Beal. Now the pass to Mitchell. And Beal kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Vucevic. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Mitchell. Last year, getting it done. He was around 23 points a game last year. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he had to pay his dues that rookie campaign, earning his stripes. A lot of people think he could have a breakout year this season.
Well, when you hear it from his coaches and his teammates, they've been singing his praises. So let's see if he can prove them right.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Irving can't get it to go. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line. And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
For the three, Brooklyn with the rebound. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
They get it back. Kicks it out to James. Pocket 6. Here's the 3. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Lakers the other way. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
Yeah, some of their starters had to take an early seat on the bench, and that ruined the rhythm and flow they were trying to establish.
From deep, Harden.
A terrific job from Irving to track his man the entire way and bother that shot.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and the first quarter was all about Nikola Jokic. He had 10 points and 5 rebounds. And from what we saw so far from the net, thanks for joining.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Nikola Jokic. Nurkic is out there with LeBron James. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Irving in at point guard. Doris, who are some of your favorite players to interact with, interview, and question as you go through the season?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many guys. You know, certain people really put a lot of thought to their answers. So Kyrie Irving, he wants to explain what he's thinking. He wants to share and take a moment and consider the question. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, all of these guys, when I ask a question, they'll pause for a moment, consider the question, and then respond. And for somebody who's got to interview, there's nothing greater than having those guys willing to take some time with me.
Doris, you always get great answers from them, too. So there's a great rapport there, I can see. LeBron passes to Jokic. He gets that one. Jokic has got 12.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. The drive by James. Here's Nurkic. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 6th assist on the night.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Harden kicks to Lillard. They get the rebound. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And a wide open look for Irving. Hits it from 3-point range. He has 5.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Lillard, the pass to Harden. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Lakers lead by 2. To the inside. And no good. Towns with the defensive effort.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Kicks it out to Harden. Lillard left side. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, think about the Nets' Kenny Atkinson, a finalist last season for NBA Coach of the Year. This young coach got a well-deserved contract extension. And what I love is this team competes at a high level every night.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Lakers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Vucevic. Los Angeles with another miss. And Doris, you think about how hard this Brooklyn team competes. I think they take right after their head coach.
I don't think there's any doubt, Kevin. Coach Atkinson is still willing to get on the court and jump into drills with his players. Let's remember, going back to the early days of his career, he was a player development coach. And before that, yes, he even played. That effort and willingness to break a sweat very much reflected in his group.
Here's Jokic. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Offline with his three. Beal from long range. Rebounded by the Nets. It's Thompson off the drive, and Thompson throws it down.
Listen, make no mistake, this guy is far from just a spot-up shooter. Klay Thompson adept at getting into the lane.
Mitchell left side. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's now 9 points for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's just a terrific pass from Klay Thompson. My goodness.
The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Vucevic finds Mitchell. Nice open look, but it's no good. The Nets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. The shot by Thompson, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 51%. Really solid. And it's Westbrook missing. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Adebayo. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Adebayo's got 10 points in the game. The Lakers trail. Mitchell right side. 34 seconds left to play in the third. And Whiteside sends it back. Here's Collins. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Collins has got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Siakam outside. Let's keep it alive. Adebayo passes to Whiteside. Count that one. And the Nets lead by 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Russell Westbrook. Bradley Beal is out there with Collins. And it's Vucevic. And it's Mitchell in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Collins finds Mitchell. Beal gets a wide open look. From outside, off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Lakers trail by 4. Westbrook dishes to Collins. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Curry against Westbrook. Curry passes to Whiteside. Outside for Curry. Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, he makes it look easy. Defender in his grill. No problem. Lights out.
Inside, Collins. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's stolen by Vucevic. Westbrook drives in. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And you look at the development of how Klay has attacked the rim over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become a strength as his finishing improves every year.
You know what, Greg? You're right thinking back to Thompson. He had his early struggles at the rim.
And that's a distant memory for Klay now. I mean, he's dunking more often and with more force when he goes at the rim. It has made him an even more complete shooting guard.
Lillard against Curry. Pass to Adebayo. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Out to Thompson. No one near him. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Towns dishes to Davis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Nets leading by 4. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Back to Irving from deep three-point range. Kicks it out to James. Pass to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Outside, Tatum shoots the 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 8th assist here tonight. On the wing, DeRozan. Good, nothing but net. And the Nets lead by 5.
Oh, my goodness. You could tell DeMar DeRozan demanded the basketball. He wanted the chance to be the deciding factor.
They grabbed their own miss. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
LeBron James on the wing. He feeds it to Nurkic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Irving. Harden outside. And easy 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Irving misses. Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. That puts them in the lead. That's 23 points for James Harden. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Tatum. And that one is off. Great D that time from Irving. Here's DeRozan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns.
Again, very few players in the NBA get to the line as often as DeMar DeRozan. There's a bit of an edge to his game. He's not at all afraid.
Timeout called the Lakers. The score is tied at 68. 125 left in the fourth. Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Curry's checked in for Brooklyn. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close.
We're on the clock. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a handoff.
LeBron against Tatum. LeBron gets the Curry. Back to LeBron. All alone. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Lillard. at 6. Here's Davis. And Jokic with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They trail by 1. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look if that's at all possible.
Thompson kicks to Curry. And they will call over the back on the play.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Wow, the fire, the passion. Russell Westbrook plays the game with such unbridled intensity. The relish he takes in competition on a nightly basis is special. That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he is unable to get the second one. So it's Los Angeles taking a W in a close one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David, all right, David, thank you.
Oh, 6 turnovers ka lang ah. 6 turnovers, pero 7 steals. Sala, bako.
May 7 steals ako.
Ah, 7 steals ka pala nito. Kailang steals ko? Dito na. 4 lang steals ko.
Maray man. Medyo ito so big vow ko na
Mabawas.
na mawara. So sa inbounds, wala na naman nangyari. Pero walang nangyari. Ay, salamat. Respect mo talaga. Wala man akong pinakalaman. Wala akong pinakalaman. Bansari pa ako sa shoes. So mas steals first time. Ay, every first quarter.
Ay, baga, lalo na pag sa kuya na papaduman sa bola.
Oo.
Pag sa chop doon. Nahiling niya, so ano ko, so practice ko kanina.